Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about this design of ship. This ship is the Portuguese Man O War, which was a warship or a frigate that the developer made, the Man O War developer, Sir John Hawkins. And these ships typically had 3 masts with 3 or 4 sails on them. The ship length could be upwards of 60 meters long, which makes it 196 foot roughly. Now, on these ships, and I don't know how well this design probably doesn't show it very well, but they had upwards of 124 guns, 4 at the bow, 8 at the stern, and 56 cannons on each broadside. This style of ship required an extra gun deck because most of them had 2 back in the day. This one required 3 because of all them guns. Now, they could also sail at 8 to 9 knots, which doesn't sound very fast, but in sailing ship designs, that's reasonably quick. Now, this kind of ship wasn't something to take lightly, because a lot of sailing ships didn't have that number of cannons. So in one of these, if you squared off against one of these in most any other ship at the time, one-on-one ship, you were probably going to get in a lot of trouble, because when it has 56 guns on each broadside, that means left or right, starboard or port, you attack this ship and it's going to fire up to 56 cannons at you at one time, which, in wood sailing ships, these cannonballs would rip right through them. So this ship would have been very deadly in a, ship-to-ship combat back in the day, which is one reason why the Portuguese, when they sailed around the world to take, new colonies and stuff, were probably not a real welcome sight by a lot of people, because they knew they weren't going to have much chance against this ship. But it's an interesting design. The coin's a cool coin. It is a 5 escador Portuguese coin, and but the ship itself, I'm not sure how many of these Man O War ships that Portugal had, but it wouldn't have been it would have been a rough combat to fight a fleet of these. And if you only had one ship and you took one on by yourself, that would have been rough too. So anyway, that's my little bit of history lesson on the sailing ship design, the Man O War, which is Portuguese, and first sailed by the Portuguese. Now, once they started getting to armored ships, this design kind of went out of favor, and the term frigate has been used for ships since then, but there's no real standardized meaning, and they're not like this was. This is one of the bigger ships back in the day, the warships. They would be preceded by what they call the ship of the line, which was basically a battleship, and what would become battleships in the future, the metal ones. So that is the history of the Man O War ship. And it's, like I said, I like the design on this quite a bit.